I can crawl faster than that thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's going 1 mile an hour, but basic. And so that was how I figured out the deal because it has travel times from where um, the ideal place is for this versus you guys getting it outside of Everland and you're headed down to Waterdeep.
So yeah, I don't even know the real situation. I mean, I know we were on there when there was a cloud giant, but like, is he? I don't. What's his position towards us? I mean, he stopped to pick us up, right?
He stopped to pick you up and basically
Like he knows us.
he's being like really weird. Um, he's telling you that his
Like
that his
covered.
ally has told him that y'all were going to be key to restoring the ordning. He fed you, was altogether just kind of distant and weird, and went up to his second floor. He's like, tells you guys, that y'all are welcome to allow him to give you, the travel. Hold on, let me measure that again to make sure. Yeah.
E505. I hope you like the days to come.
The toast? Is that like avocado toast? But with semen? Or what have you.
It's a slippery slope.
I don't go.
Anyway.
That zesty pad thai sauce.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's roughly going to be about 20 days. He lets you know, feel free, settle in. He's, let me open up the deal here, make sure I've got everybody's,
I mean, it's going to take 20 days. Wait, what is he? Where are we stopping? Is he have stops or something we're doing? Or
No, it's just 450 something miles away, and he goes 1 mile an hour. So that's 20 days worth of going. But it's comfortable quarters. I mean, it's not too bad anyway. You guys have, I think y'all have rolled your whole card in. You've got all your bed rolls.
We can drink. We don't. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, and so he's providing food. He's feeding you guys. When you first got here, you did notice there were. Give me a second. There were griffins, kind of flying out during the day from under the giant hat. They're kind of doing their own thing. They seem to be ignoring you guys, but they exist. The space is, it's not altogether unwelcoming or anything. The cloud surface outside of the room is soft. If you were to step out and sleep on that as opposed to the stone floor, they left. Where'd they go?
You boring bastard, you ran them off. No, I'm joking.
oh, damn.
You with your backstory and words. Okay, while they're gone, man, there's this bracelet I saw on that donkey. No, I'm joking.
Bracelet?
No, it was a jewelry joke. Alright, you antisocial bastards, y'all are back.
Well, yeah, I don't know what happened. My phone just disconnected from the internet. I'm just using my other phone.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, the cloud is it's firm enough to walk on, but it's softer than the stone floor. So if you guys want to sleep outside of the tower, you're welcome to do that. But you guys are up there. You're about 1,000. The cloud is about 1,000 feet up. And it's just kind of slowly cruising along. But you guys make your sleeping arrangements or whatever. He went upstairs. He is like this circle that Wilro was standing in the middle of. He just basically levitated up through that into the second floor. Like I said, the guy seems, I don't know, not exactly out of it, but comes across as burnt. He has spent too many hours with invisible friends he calls allies, and it shows.
I wonder
Is there a mushroom patch growing somewhere around this tower?
I wonder if we have a chat with him, or the next time he comes down, we kind of get some ale into him. Might help him. Is that something we could do, or I don't know. Because he seemed like he got some shit to tell us, and we ain't got some shit to be told yet. So
he doesn't seem like he's overly in a hurry. He did kind of lay it out for you. It's going to be about 20 days.
What point are we at? Like, are we still on the initial get-go, or?
Basically, where we ended it, you guys were putting together, a place to lay down and sleep.
Okay.
Overall, night comes and goes. It's pretty uneventful. Little bit later in the morning, big, goofy-looking old cloud giant floats down, and says, "Oh, hello," and he has yet to really ask you guys anything, and basically he at this point he does. He says, "Which one of you is Kilgore Pescadero?"
None of it.
We know a Kilgore.
I think we've had a miscommunication.
Well, he sighs slightly and he says, "Okay, I think that's good. I believe he'll be the death of you." And then just kind of
Is that like
moves
that
along.
spicy wiener guy?
What's that?
Is that like that spicy wiener dude?
He was your
the
wizard.
dude that has.
He was the wizard that was identifying objects for you guys in Phandalin.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he had the goblin working for him.
Yeah, Yancey. Yancey the goblin. And so basically he
It's fucking working. Fucking stupid ass piece of shit.
Huzzah.
So he takes this minute to ask, what your names are. And
Okay.
I am Wilro. Next.
Carlos Spicy Wiener.
he looks puzzled. I'm not sure I was expecting a spicy wiener, but we'll work with what we have.
What did she do? She already passed out. Yep.
Nope.
What?
No.
Yep.
No. No,
She's zoning out.
Way out though.
Four trolls running at your face.
She's zoning.
I was just listening.
She was reading.
Pondering.
I got a book over here.
Very focused.
Alright.
Wicked shit bouncing around that brain.
So, yeah, basically, he kind of, talks more about the ordning. This is, long ago. Let me make sure I get this name right.
I don't know what this code for whatever reason. Okay. It's working fine now. Oh shit, it's there. It's loading the battery. Oh yeah, 23%. Usually let him get that low. Put that in 98%. And I need a shot of scotch. Birthday scotch.
What? What you got in there?
Very good.
I got some 12-year Macallan.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
I think that's what I
For
brought.
sure, we can get some Glen Gooley.
Yeah, of course it's Highland single malt.
For pussies. Don't come at me with anything less than a 7 malt.
Ugh, fuck Lemon scotch. Ugh.
Drinking Kool-Aid.
He basically lets you guys know that it's that after the fall of Astoria, Alman the Allfather created the ordning. The storm giants rule at the top. The cloud giants are, next in line. Then I'll get it wrong, but whatever. The frost giants, then the fire giants, then the stone giants, and then the hill giants.
Me and Sean were having that discussion the other. So the frost giants are the king daddies.
Storm giants.
Storm giants. Oh,
Yeah.
what is this guy? A storm giant or a frost giant?
He's a cloud giant.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's like second in command.
No, they are the least warlike of the giants.
No,
I think we were
apparently
talking to weren't we talking to somebody about the giants like recently? I'm pretty
Yes,
sure I had this order written.
giant.
We killed some.
Yeah.
The
I don't know. They probably don't care about killing the hill giants. They're like, yeah, we don't really care about it anyway.
hill giants are definitely the dumbest. Definitely the dumbest. Yeah, they're all fucking each other. Cousin fucking giant. So, yeah. So they're like Arkansas of the giant world.
Roll Tide, motherfucker.
Man, if he plays that banjo, it's gonna knock us all out of this cloud. Fucking 40 feet long. But if you hear Cloud Giant banjo playing, run.
Are we streaming, Mike?
What?
Are we streaming?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do
maybe
we-
I should tone myself down a little bit.
I don't know, man. I think we talk to all of our fans.
I haven't
In
been watching.
Arkansas.
Are you naked? Do I have to
Well,
call
I
and
mean, no,
apologize to my
jacket
cousin?
on.
I'm sorry, Austin. Our fans.
We got what, like one fan?
Yeah, my nephew.
I don't know though. I mean, do other people watch this, or I don't know?
Oh, what?
Like, you
Probably
got all
good.
metrics.
I get like maybe a dozen or two on each, like a dozen or two half-hour reviews after each stream. Let's take a look. What's going on live? Right now, I've only got 2 connections, and that's probably Galen or you, Sean, or more Austin. Again, hello.
No, we're not in the stream. We're not even in the stream.
Okay, so it's me and somebody else is watching it then.
Ooh,
Like I said, it's
person.
mostly us, but you know, it's out there. I know, like,
No, that's cool. I don't have to like tone it down too much, man.
nah, dude. Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Smash that like button.
Hell yeah. It actually is in the lower right-hand corner. Take a look and click. Go. Magic things happen. You'll win the fucking lottery. Click on that icon. All right. Proceed, Galen. Enough with the marketing.
Oh yeah.
Basically, he you know, gives you a little bit more background on the ordning. But he says right about the same time that King Hecaton has disappeared, every giant has felt the shattering of the ordning.
So they're just in full chaos is what's going on?
Basically the Wormspell throne seems to be up for grabs. He says as of now, one of his daughters is attempting to assume the role. He says, I'm not sure how some of the other giants feel like they can claim it, but at this point, Countess Surrey of the Cloud Giants is lost giant artifacts that she believes, still remain in some of the older dragon hordes. She feels if she can get these, then it'll be easy to claim dominance over the other giants, putting us at the top. I fear that this that any amount of warring between the giants, will be very harmful to the small folk. This is,
Yeah, probably.
I'd say so.
This is, a lot of this continent, specifically in the north, was previously Astoria in the glory days. As some of the giants feel that the smashing of the ordning is a holy sign to.
What was that movie that takes place in there?
It was
It was a movie.
Roadhouse.
Some 80s.
The Goonies. The Goonies.
Was it Ferris Bueller? No, it wasn't Ferris Bueller. That was Chicago.
The city in the Goonies was called Astoria.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got an Astoria cap. My sister vacations there like once a year, and goes and hikes up and down that beach, with all the peaks. Anyway, I've got the hat and I've got a Goonies T-shirt. Half the town's like a tourist, is the movie set. That's their only industry is tourists.
So where is that? Is that Northern California or is
I think
it
it's Oregon coast.
Yeah, something up there like around Portland or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is. I think it is. It's either Oregon or Washington.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Oregon. No. Shit, now you got me unsure. But anyway, Google the Goonies.
And we have derailed the game.
Sorry.
It's not hard to do. But
That's
Our
just
literary train has been derailed.
Right. That's a task for our audience. Tell us where that is.
Well, somebody's already on the donkey, so...
We're sorry, Galen.
That's what I'm here for. So, so he continues, you know, he says, at this point, you know, it's not wise to trust many giants at all. He says,
Nah, we killed all the ones we met until now.
Let me turn around and tie my shoe real quick. Keep going.
he says, I have great love for the small folk.
Oh man, they got tight assholes.
What sort of love are we talking here?
He says there's a young cloud giant. He is the nephew of Countess Sensuri. His name is Ulfanus. He is also very keen to work with small folk. He is much more of a pacifist, and he has great fear of the violence that threatens to come. He says my ally has spoke at great length about Harshnag and his role, and he has, you know, a role to play in providing you aid.
All right.
All right.
So, we're currently headed to Waterdeep, right?
And we had a good reason for that.
You guys had a couple of unfinished, kind of lesser quests going on.
And Harshnag was down by Daggerford, right?
Harshnag was up north, closer to
north.
Everland.
Right.
You had ran into him while escorting the druid.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And there was something
I have it
about
written down, but...
what did we had some lady over there in Everland make us some shit. Oh yeah, the squirrel thingies, owl thingies now.
Yes,
Owl chasers.
the scrolls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can turn into owls now. Oh, well, when she has
Well,
ready.
I mean, not until we go back to Everland, you know, in 20 goddamn days.
They'll be ready when we go back.
It was going to take her 10 days to get it done up anyway.
I was thinking at some point, once we got somewhere where we had some time dicking around in a town, somebody could just jump through a portal, pick them up, and meet us back, you know. But, you know, instead of making a big-ass trip back over there. Are we allowed to
Well, I
transport with
mean,
scrolls?
there's a fucking teleporter in not Neverwhere.
Well, we can teleport with our bag, so we can put the scrolls in the bag and jump back. So, yeah, okay. Right?
All right. So we're on our way to Waterdeep. Like, how far away are we?
20 days.
Yeah, you guys are only like 24 miles away from Everland. From 1,000 feet up.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
They're still waving at us. The slowest departure ever.
Can we, like...
Go already.
So who wants to ask the giant if he can make this thing go faster?
I recommend you do that, Pat. I mean, Atchawhack.
I mean, can he?
He says, unfortunately, no. He says all cloud castles move relatively slow, but he says,
I guess a castle on a cloud is very not aerodynamic.
So, like, none of them have, like, Ferraris or anything.
Yeah, like a cloud outhouse that
while
we can
you
detach.
while you do have you know, many tasks and an arduous job ahead of you, He says, cloud giants live 400 years, storm giants at about 500, stone giants, live 800 years. He says our concept of a long time is much different than yours.
True. Okay, well, what do y'all want to do with this 20 days of floating we're going to be doing?
Corporate
I
team
guess.
building exercises. Let's
Something
become
like that. Yeah.
stronger
Team
chains.
building exercises.
Learn to chase the cheese. Identify your cheese. Have you smelled your cheese lately? You gotta stay on top of your cheese, man.
Who moved the
Giants
cheese?
still hanging? Is the Giants
Exactly.
still hanging around, or like are we off by ourselves?
We do have a change order.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of
Are we
speeds
able to
things
have?
up.
Are we able to have private conversations?
Yeah, over like the next 5 days, Zephyros doesn't really interact with you guys a whole lot. He comes down, provides a meal 3 times a day, but spends most of his time either up on the second floor or somewhere on the cloud, just kind of staring off into space. He is all in all, like I said, you guys kind of get the distinct impression that he has spent a lot of time in realities that are not your own.
I see. Is he wearing a Grateful Dead T-shirt?
More or less.
All right. So who wants to? Does anybody want to snoop? Does anybody want to snoop around this tower? I mean, we're on the first floor. He's got this weird levitation thing, a grab lift in the middle.
I've had enough snooping around stone buildings for the day myself. But I'm more than welcome to sit here and watch our stuff if any of you guys want to go hike around.
I kind of want to, I kind of want to take a look around. Like, I'm curious to how this guy knows us and why he felt the need to pick us up in the first place.
YouTube, he watches the stream, obviously.
You guys have it's been about 5 days. The questions come up, and all he says about it is that his ally has told him about you, and that his ally has told him that you will be important to restoring the ordning.
Who the fuck's his ally?
He doesn't. He just says it's his ally.
But he likes the little folk, so there's a good chance his ally is probably not a giant.
Fucking pervert.
That's probably why he's also protective. Yeah.
So on the first floor, the first ceiling from the ceiling to the first floor is like 100 feet up. The only entrance between them is the hole in the floor on the second floor.
Maybe my ear's playing with me, but I feel like I hear R. Kelly playing up there.
Trapped in the closet.
Can we use this grab lift thing? Like, I want to get in and see if I can go up.
No, you don't really.
Doesn't
feel
work?
anything. I mean, you kind of after trying it and over the next, over those 5 days, you kind of see he's like casting a teleport spell on himself, and whoop, up he goes.
Let's see. Well, that's not fair. It's 100 feet up, huh?
I'm pretty sure we're higher than that.
I mean, it's like 100 feet up from the floor to the hole, to the top, to the next floor.
Right. 100.
Shoot
Was
a
that
rope?
giant feet or human feet? Are they the same feet? Is there a conversion chart?
Now we're in
I
that
don't know.
weird part of the internet. Everybody's talking about feet.
Alright, well, I'm just trying to figure out ways we might be able to get up there and take a look at what he's doing on the next floor up.
Fuck, got a way to get there.
If we
Yeah,
only
I mean-
had an owl scroll.
Yeah?
Are we halfway there yet?
You're waking up on day 6.
Okay.
Give me just a second. And
Are there any animals besides the griffins you were talking about just hanging out on this place?
so far, just the griffins.
Just the griffins.
And they have wings, right?
Are they friendly?
They're
Yeah.
Can
I don't
anybody
know about
seduce them?
friendly, but they're not. But they're not attacking you. They're not aggressive.
Yeah, but they're not beasts, are they?
If we only had anybody with animal skills,
Well,
say, can you take
Well,
control of the pet?
I don't think a griffin can carry a person. Can a griffin be a mount?
Yeah.
Probably see why not.
I mean,
Got
I
it
can
back.
try to tame one. Like, hang on, I gotta figure something out real quick. Is the griffin? Hey, Galen, do you have the thing for the griffin?
Yeah.
'Cause I just need to know if it's actually classified as a beast or not.
Pretty sure it's not. Give me a second.
A monstrosity. That's my life.
Hey, it is a monstrosity.
Okay.
It is a large monstrosity.
Well,
Get it out of
I mean,
my
does
face.
animal animal friendship won't work on a monstrosity.
Oh, yeah.
But is animal handling still what we need for these guys?
Does anybody have like any
Give it a
beast
shot.
master skills that you can see through his eyes?
I think you
well,
could
it's not a
attempt. I think you could attempt some sort of animal handling if you would like. Try to get one to fly down to you or whatever.
I
But-
say we start simple. I'm gonna pull out some jerky out of my pack or something, some kind of meat, and go see if I can feed one of these things.
Okay, so you're out on the cloud, kind of looking around, waiting to see if you spot a griffin. However, instead, you spot 9 very thin and lightly armored humans riding giant vultures.
Vultures? Giant vultures?
Giant vultures.
So
Oh.
I'm outside, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
Now we have a better idea where in the food chain the dire possums lie.
Right.
So I guess I'm just gonna like holler back in, like, guys, there's a bunch of dudes riding vultures out here.
We should hurl some insults at them, then.
Yeah. Definitely hurl something at them.
I mean,
How
do
far
they
out
look
are
like
they?
They're hostile. Like, what are they?
Can we pee on them?
Not close enough to get peed on yet, but they're getting there.
Like, can I take a look at them as they approach? Like, do they look like they're about to attack, or are they just coming over, or?
Yeah, they're, it's hard to do because they move so fast, but they are gaining on the tower, and
So that tells me their approach is not aggressive. I mean, 1 mile an hour is walking
not as
pace.
of yet.
Okay.
Not that we knew of, but they might be coming to plunder.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get my bow ready and just kind of watch them approach. I don't know what everybody else is gonna do. I let everybody know what's going on.
Maybe you should holler out to them to hold.
Are they close to me? I mean, it's not my place. Like, I mean, like, I don't know if the cloud giant cares.
Well, you pulled your bow out, man.
Yeah.
You took a stance.
Well,
So I think we should.
I've got a
Go ahead.
I've got a bow out. Like, they're riding up on vultures. Like, I'm not being threatening. I'm just being ready.
All right.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Just 9 of them.
Yeah, there's a
I'll
bunch of these
just,
dudes.
Light up my saber.
Let me close my map. Oh, you're outside. Okay. Oh, so we're not in a roll right now, right? I mean, in a.
I guess I will make the attempt on on calling out to them. Like, hello, can I help you? Cloud Giant residents, how may I assist you?
Hello. Is there anybody out there?
They nod because they can hear you.
They say what?
I said they nod because they can hear you.
Oh,
State your business, friend or foe.
Give me just a second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
what the fuck?
What is that?
These are the riders.
They
Oh,
fell
I see.
off. Oh, they jumped off onto the cloud.
Yeah,
Except for
they're.
that one poor bastard.
I'm still.
Well, you're outside. I'll go outside too.
Yeah,
They're kinda-
yeah.
Fuckers here.
There's this little outside foot.
It's real cool on the outside.
I see a bunch of shit. What the fuck is all that?
It's the next 2 hours of our lives.
Are these really fast flying around?
And I guess
That is correct. So, they come in, the vultures soar in, they land in this section of the cloud. These it's a group of humans. They are wearing armor, light armor, but they have steel helmets that cover their eyes and resemble bird heads. One of them has a bag with a smiling face on the side of it. They
Amanda summons us from the other side.
two of them speak forward. Introduce themselves. Says, "I'm Amarath, and this is Invan." Invan.
Like the N-bomb?
No, please don't.
Not exactly.
Hours of editing, please don't.
P-O-N.
Thank you.
Oh, he says, I'm Emrys and this is my N-bomb.
It's like a bath bomb, yo.
Is it like mummies or what's up, my mummies?
All right. So, what's up?
Bomb.
So we are here to speak to the cloud giant that runs this castle. I don't know. We thought it was going to be bigger, but here we are, and we're still hoping to meet with the cloud giant that runs this camper van. I don't know what to call it.
I guess it is the cloud giant. It's the cloud giant version of an RV.
Yeah. Well, the shitter's not full, and we also wait for him.
That's why we're going so slow. This guy's a senior citizen. Well, I mean, I guess if these dudes aren't hurting us, like if they're not looking to attack us, I mean,
more than welcome to
carry on.
Yeah.
I mean, they're here.
I mean, I can always mark up my fucking staff, and we can, make sense.
There you go. That's the correct way of thinking.
For that.
Let's see.
No, I
say we just let them carry on about their business.
When he says spark up his staff, he doesn't mean,
Oh.
Yeah, in a circle of friendship.
So yeah,
a roundhouse of love.
You pull out the staff, the shrub comes trotting up and is like, you rang?
Yeah. You're looking extra buddy this morning.
He does this thing, he like concentrates, and then a little half a flower pops up. And,
Our buddy.
You guys just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Half around the shrub.
You got fucking weed plant. That's awesome. A living weed plant.
Oh, yeah. He needs a name.
You should take another hit. Okay.
So
he needs a name. What are we gonna call the plant?
Buddy.
Very nice.
Our buddy and
So Amrath, he
And of course, we want to eavesdrop on as much as we can.
he just kind of ignores your coughing and walks in through the front door and calls for his Zyphros. Zyphros comes down. If you are eavesdropping, which it sounds like you are,
I ain't dropping no eaves.
Amrath offers Zephyros a bag of pixie dust.
A bag of what?
He does.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, hell yeah.
now is pixie dust more than just colored sugar?
Happy sugar.
Not exactly, but Zephyros is excited to take it, and here's Amaranth out. So
Wait, I got the pixie dust?
no,
Okay.
Zephyros has the pixie dust.
Oh, is he gonna cut out some lines for us?
Highly possible.
It'd be a kind gesture in return. But, not so much for me, but, those in the party that partake.
Oh, you're not into pixie dust?
It's complicated.
It'll make you fly.
No.
So, Amaranth is talking to Zephyros. What you can pick up is that he is urging Zephyros to help Yan Bin return the world to its primal state as it was in the dawn of history. And
One of those keto.
Fucking Luddite.
I cook my meat. And bake my bread.
Zephyros, he kind of is trying to ask questions. Amaranth is very hazy on the answers. Everything is in grand big picture terms. There's no real details to be had on how to return the world to its primal state. Nor does he really provide much information on Yan Bin either. Zephyros says he says, allow me to consult with my counsel, and I will provide some sort of answer shortly. He steps out and invites the four of you in. He sees that Aaron is happily tugging on his donkey, and he's gonna leave them be.
So we're his counsel?
I guess.
Does he know our hourly rate?
Dude.
I demand a retainer.
So he
I want to drive there.
he kind of you guys stand in the circle and levitates the five of you together with him up to the second floor.
Okay.
Second.
Full service.
Here we are on that part of the internet again.
You always end up there.
Dude, that's the whole internet IT secret. That one was free.
How do we get to the second floor?
Like this.
Uh-huh.
So, on the
Hell of a job.
on the second floor, there is got an 80-foot high ceiling. It's got slender windows set with
there we
stained glass. It's furnished. It's got a bed. It's a giant-sized bed, so it's
Right.
about 30
Yeah, I'm
feet long.
not liking the looks of this.
Room for everybody.
It's
Yeah,
got
jumped on his
got
bed.
leather bed sheets, and he's ready to go.
So is
So
Gary.
there is an orb.
Who's first? Who's got the highest constitution?
Somebody needs to clear that bag of holding in such a way that
Tickle, tickle.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Click,
it's
like,
floating
subscribe along
10
the way.
feet off the ground. You know, he's not providing any commentary on anything that you're seeing in here. All you see is, all you know is that it's an orb. It's floating. There are stone shelves that are protruding out from the walls at 20, 40, and 60 feet. And there is a vast collection of journals, basically. There's books, giant-sized books. Let me see if they provide any sort of... No.
Orb thing.
Touch it.
There is a wooden chest behind where he's standing that's like 9 feet long, 5 foot wide, and 5 foot tall. That's, you know, more or less what you guys see here. You know, as you kind of scan, it's hard to get a full count, but there are hundreds of books lining these bookshelves.
Man, is he cool with us inspecting things around here?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm.
I mean,
I'm not interested in checking out the orb and the books and the chest.
yeah, I mean, this is all you gather as you scan up. I mean, if you want to, you know, not listen to him and start pawing at his shit, I mean, I guess.
Right, but I mean, the orb's like supposedly right
I'm
there
gonna-
moving around, so inspecting that's easier than like opening his chest or taking his books out.
I'm at least gonna walk up to the orb and be like, "What's this thing?"
It's like 7 foot in diameter. It looks like a thinned, polished clear epiphral, levitating 10 feet off the ground. When he says, when you ask what it is, he says that is the navigation orb.
Ah,
That's the steering wheel.
don't touch it.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's good to know.
he says, well, you know, he says, my new friend Amrath down here wants me to help Ganbin return the world to a primordial state, much as it was before the creation of the races. Should I help him?
So you were like giant Hitler or something?
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure
don't,
that's the best way to go here. That might undo
No.
everything we're working for.
Yeah, I don't think that sounds like a very good idea.
Fuck that dude.
He says,
Yeah. Send him on like a really long quest.
Right. A goose
For
chase.
him to cut down the
Yeah.
largest tree in the forest with a herring.
Yeah, right. There
Yeah.
you go. With a Harry.
he says, you know, I mean, primordial Earth does sound interesting. Would give me a lot to write about, but maybe
Well,
you're
that means you're not gonna have a flying goddamn tower either.
Yeah.
That's right, real.
he
There
says,
were no,
Yeah, you
there
gotta
were
think
no
this
floating
one through.
towers.
he says, yeah, maybe you are correct. With as little detail as Amrath seems to offer. Not sure he really understands what he's looking for.
Yeah, I'd like to know his end game.
Yeah, who is
I mean,
this-
we could just like tell him like all of his answers lie wherever our evil army is,
Who's this?
and not tell him about the evil army. Obviously, we
Mhm.
just want him to like show up and die.
Well, I mean, there's an idea. That would be pretty funny. But I mean, I guess like, what does he know about this? Like, who is? I guess I don't know. I guess Ashwak's not that subtle. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and let him know I know. What about this Yen Bin guy? Who is that?
I says I have never heard of him, and I have not had a chance to ask my ally. I will definitely bring it up in my next session.
Would any of us know who Yen Bin is?
I don't think I don't think it's the first we've heard of.
I would let you guys roll, but that's all I
I know
got.
Ashwak's not. I know Ashwak's not gonna know.
got the name of Ian Ben, and that he wants to return the world to primordial ooze or something. I don't know. But
I'll roll. What am I rolling?
you roll a history.
Okay, I think I got some history. Let me check my sheet. Sounds familiar.
Hey.
I just want to roll. History. Yeah, I've got 4. History 4. So let me roll.
You might want to take her headset off.
Oh.
And the snoring.
15 plus 4, 19.
I mean, I can roll too for history. I got history.
I didn't figure Atrak would know, and I just rolled, man. I don't think Atrak knows.
I got like 17 total.
I got a 19 total.
Well, that's better.
I got a 6.
I would think so. 19's better than 17, right?
I don't know. I guess so.
You would think, right?
I would, but it gets me in trouble, so I might
Yeah,
not.
thinking does that, right?
No shit.
It's not really worth it.
Life lesson I've learned.
To the best of what you know, that Dan Ben is he has multiple names. He has gone by the Howling Hatred, the Shadow of Four Winds, and is known as the Prince of Evil Aerial Creatures.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Some kind of
Sounds like a really stand-up motherfucker.
Yeah. I think I came across him at church.
History check. This is information you impart to Zephyros, and he says, "Oh, yeah, I don't think I want to get mixed up in that." Says we'll have to leave that to its own device. And so he thanks you, asks you all to float back down, and he levitates you back through the hole, and tells Amrath to,
Eat a dick.
yeah, he's like, I don't think I want to be hanging out with the Prince of Evil Aerial Creatures. It doesn't sound like we're going to share a lot of the same goals. And Amrath is, he's angry. He's like, this is a foolish and short-sighted decision. But, he also doesn't look like he wants to fight cloud giant, on a whim here, and he packs up his shit and takes off.
Yeah, that's not the last we're gonna see this ass fuck.
That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna cross paths again.
Oh, yeah. He came to be diplomatic and we didn't agree, and now he's gonna, like, fucking attack.
Yeah, and we're probably not gonna have our giant with us at that point.
Everybody keep an eye on our wagon and stuff while these guys are on their way out.
Yeah, make sure they don't piss on it or splash the tires.
Yeah, we don't want them, like, carving our tires.
Yeah.
Carving notches in them.
Carved a hole in it. Without my consent.
Zephyros tells them to fuck off, and they promptly fuck off.
Cool.
So,
like,
watch them and make sure they fuck off proper.
Yeah, I would very much like to do that.
Report back.
Let me select them all and see if I can't make them all fuck off at once.
Magic DM power.
Yeah, sometimes that shift and hold doesn't do what I'd like to. So, boop, boop, boop. And then these guys are like, hey, don't forget us, we're gonna fuck off too.
Really good. It's got that peat
They have.
flavor that lingers. Like, yeah, I don't know if you ever had peat. Peat moss flavor.
Peat moss, huh?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, moss is what Guillory calls a wang.
Pete.
Pete Moss.
Pete Guillory.
Peter Hillary.
Pete Moss. He brews his
He
own
calls
wine?
Wang moss. And Sean's all about the flavor of peat moss. It's good. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's got like that, what kind of flavor is that? Like antiseptic flavor.
Yeah, I've tried it, and I'm just not a big fan of Scotch. I prefer an Irish whiskey or bourbon. But,
Man, they hit the shit out of that Jameson.
oh yeah. I've seen
Yeah,
you,
that's blended. I don't fucking around with that shit.
I don't know what bottle that was you showed up with at the lake house and almost killed yourself with.
That was Glenn Levitt, the 12-year-old Glenn Levitt that Kevin had procured for me from Kroger's.
I almost bought some of that. Oh,
shit goes
actually, no, I
down.
almost bought some Glenfiddich.
It could have been Glenfiddich. It was a Glen, and it was it was one of the ones in the cardboard tube, on the top shelf.
Yeah.
Kevin kept the tube.
That's what I bought, top shelf. I bought Macallan.
Goes down
This is
smooth,
a 12-year.
like in half an hour.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, dude, you weren't wasting like 20 or 30 minutes. You like
Yeah,
break it on past
You
like
drank the motherfucker like you were age and leaving Las Vegas, dude.
Puked on your sister or near your sister. It was a great time. I'm sure everybody just, wow, good times.
To our credit, Leah babysat the hell out of you.
I think she probably saved my life.
We had Pete Dominguez with us that time.
Oh, yeah.
That was basically, our plan was to get his big ass to carry you down the stairs.
Yeah, he was my motor scooter. I don't think I would have
Yeah, he
got
was
anywhere
the
without him.
Mexican white supremacist.
Yeah. But he had a heart of gold, man.
He moved off to Seattle and opened his own tattoo shop. He does incredible fucking work.
Sounds right.
Oh, you still talk to him?
I've got him on my Facebook. I don't. You know,
Isn't he
call him.
Jennifer Tudor's baby daddy? Oh shit! I shouldn't have said any of that.
Jennifer? Yeah, he was dating Jennifer, huh?
Well, that was like 30 years ago, though. But
Right.
20-something. Those kids are grown, and
Okay.
the
I think she's a grandma now.
oh yeah.
Congrats. I'm sure she's never gonna listen, but if she does, congrats.
I think Pete has like 8 kids or something.
God damn.
Good
Yeah,
lord.
yeah.
I hope the tattoo shop's doing great.
But,
It better be.
Right.
So that some of his oldest
Kids that dude need to start cooking.
kind of
breakfast.
apprenticing with him and stuff. He's
Awesome.
teaching his kids how to tattoo, but
Oh,
yeah.
Good to hear.
So
So he's up in Oregon, huh?
Washington.
Washington. Yeah, same thing.
Don't know where the Goonies was.
Same thing. Yeah. He knows exactly where the Goonies was.
Ask
But,
him about One-Eyed Willie.
Speaking of One-Eyed Willie, Zephyros comes back down, and
Did you work that
No.
treasure out of him yet?
These things take time.
so he
And lube.
he thanks you guys very much. He says as much study as I've done, you know, on creatures and surveying the realms. Yan Bin is not a name that I know. He says your insight, you know, really helped me with this decision. He takes out the bag of pixie dust and leaves you each a pinch.
Oh, he is wise.
I go ahead and put my pinch in a little vial that I have in my painting kit.
Ah, there you go. Got like a little spoon attached to the lid.
Sure. Yeah. It's for herbal tea.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
So-
what do we know anything about this pixie dust? Does anybody have any insight on that? Any of our magic friends?
I mean, I might snort it up.
Hey, that's a good way to find out. Go. No.
I think it would just make me, like, maybe fly, I think, maybe. Like,
Zephyros agrees. He says it's more likely than not it can make you fly. He says, but it is unpredictable. You know, flying isn't the only thing that it can do. It is just the most likely effect.
Wow.
The most
it's
likely.
basically PCP.
Yeah. We're going to wake up in Vegas in 3 weeks.
Dude, that would make a great campaign. Yeah.
Snort on your penis.
Dude,
So-
yeah.
And so he, you know, feeds you guys again and disappears up the hole. You know, you're going. This, you know, still goes for a couple days. You know, you're just kind of traveling. You guys are all kind of hanging out together, you know, bullshitting and just kind of burning time. You know, with you guys
Working
have
on my crocheting skills.
yeah, exactly right. Just juggling, playing cards or whatever. You know, you guys just kind of killing time.
Play some cornhole.
I never really thought that was the best name for a game.
Right?
I still can't help but to giggle every time I hear it.
I'm doing a little work with the Shriners.
Cornhole? Like, no. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Man.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, you mean that cornhole?
Yeah, the one on the ground, fool. the easy pickings.
Oh, yeah. We're just to conclusion.
Yeah, right. See, it's a mat. And then you have all these
Right,
conclusions.
exactly. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can jump to them. You get it?
Oh yeah, we get it.
I've been working on it in all my spare time. There's a reason I know that movie by heart. It's my Bible. And my stapler.
Well,
Oh, Gary's got a stapler.
it's a red swing line stapler.
Yes, it is. Like a
Awesome. Let's do some show and tell.
What did that come with? That was.
Office space game.
He's got an Office Space game, and
Oh,
it's got
wow.
a squeaky stapler.
What
That
the
is
hell?
awesome. How'd that
That's
from the cat?
awesome.
You have to show.
What
you have to
game is
squeak it
this?
You don't see it.
Dude, you need to keep that out, Gary, and make that part of your character somehow. The magic stapler.
Yeah, it's a sticker.
Magic stapler of puncturing and squeaking.
Oh shit.
My stapler.
I forgot about that.
Oh shit! You know what I do with $1 million?
Yeah, we're really burning these days on this trip here.
Absolutely, it's a decent amount of travel. You guys are getting to the point where I mean it's been a while. You guys, let me pull this up here. You guys have passed over, it's a lot of familiar territory, more in the wilds than just staying over the roads. He's kind of going as the castle flies, so to say. But you guys are, getting close. You can see, golden fields from where you are.
Golden fold.
Once you're, let me do some measuring to determine how many days.
What the fuck you want, pal? Motherfucker.
Alright. So, have I had any more luck with these griffins?
So now that you're back by your
Right.
dice, give me an animal handling check as you are trying to entice griffins with beef jerky.
Oh, there's a 16 on the dice, plus 7, 23.
Yeah, I mean, you get one that it flies down and you're able to feed it, but these things aren't. Hold on, I'm trying to math here real quick.
It's gonna take a lot of work to ride one.
Have you tried beer yet?
You gotta try the beer.
So it's
Liquor it up.
it's not exactly an aggressive creature, but it's not particularly partial to contact or hanging out. You know, the some of the other members of your party, you know, see that you've kind of baited it down, and it more or less eats whatever you're going to offer it without ripping your hand off, which seems to be kind of nice of it. It would, you know, it's a large creature. I mean, this thing's, you know, bigger than a horse and looks like a lion bird, basically. But it's, you know, it's not exactly something you're going to be able to, you know, gain any ground with in the time that you have.
All right. Well.
How many eggs are like baby ones?
No, there just seems to be about 5 full-grown ones, as much as you guys can count, as they kind of head out, you know, in the day, go feed or whatever, and then come back. They're, you know, more or less like feral cats. They're, like I say, they're not a danger, but they're certainly not, you know, too terribly interested in you in general.
We asked the giant about the griffins. Like, are those your pets?
I says, you know, they landed there. I don't really have much to do with the space. The used tower salesman told me I could keep a flying mount, you know, there, but as a cloud giant, I don't particularly need that. They seem to enjoy the shelter, and sometimes even bad company is better than no company at all.
Okay. Well, now about this used cloud salesman. That is much more interesting than a griffin.
It says, you know, it's a little harder for them to flap the roof, but they can levitate too. So, you know, they can get it done. But all in all, you know, yeah, you know, they're people who they're a kind who are more skilled at building these than others, and I certainly do not have those abilities.
Cool.
So, you guys, as you're like,
Well, you got high charisma. You probably
kind of north of Wormford. You can see the barge right in. You guys have, you know, that's where you started. You picked up I'm an investor and took the cart, you know, for your first quest out of the Golden Fold, and he's, you know, says, look, you know, I did say I was going to get you guys to Waterdeep, but I'm a little concerned, you know, going that close to such a big city.
Well, I mean, he can drop us off anywhere. I mean, we're going to still get there anywhere faster than he can get us there.
Yeah, just drop us off where we can get to the road and we're good to go.
Can he teleport?
Yeah. Fucking dirty roll our asses.
But before you drop us off, one thing. Remember we have this we got this thing from the orcs. That's the little Rocky talkie thing that we can talk to Shakter with.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah, does the cloud giant have any?
I might want to hit a line of some pixie dust first.
Similar such device that we might be able to contact him with before we part ways.
He says, you know, contacting me might not do you much good. He says, my next stop is. And he's got a next stop.
Nope. Got my thumb in the way. I like have white stripes on my face.
White stripes, what?
Yeah, on my
camera.
face. Huh?
I don't think I see it on my screen.
Well, you don't see that?
Well, it went kind of blocky for a minute.
Oh, I mean, my finger was in the way for a bit. Or my thumb. It's not a finger. It's better than that. Yeah, I guess. What I say.
He says that he plans to go to the Moonshay Islands. He's kind of got some.
Do you want to be on that island with our fucking part? We still have to get it back to land.
The moon, the what? The moon?
The Moonshay Isles. The Moonshay Isles.
Okay.
I think I see those. No.
Yeah, I don't think
They're
they're
not on the map.
I think they're further off. But,
They're definitely, yeah, okay.
It says he has some. He has some research he wants to do, and around there. But
Big tusks.
Okay, well.
White fangs coming off his head.
Before he drops us off, since he has been a good host, I want to go to our wagon. We have in our collection of weapons, we have 2 ornate greatswords. I'm gonna take one of those greatswords and give it to him, and be like, "Here, have a new knife. Thanks for feeding us."
You old letter opener.
Thanks for cutting your butter.
Yeah.
Wait, is that all I do? Yes. You cut butter.
It ought to be a pretty cool sword. Those came from the same place where I got my breastplate, so it should be like gold dragon kind of ornate.
Hey, they sell that robot now. The butter cutting one from
not
Rick and Morty.
anything. They're just pretty.
Oh, wow.
What's that?
I was just saying they got that robot from Rick and Morty they sell now. That, its whole purpose in life is to cut butter. Pass the butter.
Pass the butter.
Is it an actual butter cutter, or is it just like a statue?
I don't know if it actually cuts butter though.
I bet we could make it cut butter. Butter's not butter.
Oh yeah, we should.
We'll figure it out.
A few lines of code here and there. Alright, this is awesome. Metaphor for life.
so he brings you guys down closer to the ground. Tells you all, thanks for helping him navigate the situation with the Anbin cultist. Lets you know that you may find more answers to the giant problem at the Temple of the Allfather. He says that is north, within the mountains that make up the spine of the world. and basically levitates your cart and horses back down and leaves you in the wilderness.
We're on the road again.
Cloud,
On the road again.
Cloud
You
heads
were
up.
worried about getting in the stranger's van. It worked out just fine.
Cloud heads up and, you guys are, like I say, a little bit off the road. You're kind of at, let me zoom in on this. Looks like a river, yeah. Kind of up where this river is, you know, starting out as a spring in the hills, or whatever the hell it does, and
Not the River Tam,
no sir. It's but you know, you gather the whole thing is quite the spectacle. It's a you know, giant tower with a wizard hat, and it floats down to somewhere around the 100 to 120 feet mark, and he levitates you and your cart and all your horses back down to the ground. The trees and Buddy the shrub as well. It's late, you know. You guys still have let me get a measurement on just to kind of give you guys an idea of yeah, you guys still have about another couple 100 miles to go. But that doesn't seem right. Why has this map got a different scale than this map?
Holy.
What's
Good.
Stable.
Don't mess with my stapler. Ooh, wee.
Yeah, so you guys still have about another 150 miles to go. You can either try to continue on or set up camp or whatever you need to do, but you are more or less there.
Limited power.
Okay. So if it's late for us, then I guess we should set up camp and head out when the sunlight.
Okay. Who's got first watch?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I mean,
Roll me a perception check and
so 9 plus the 2. It's 11.
all right. So, you know, everybody else is kind of napped out. You hear a decent amount of rustling kind of just outside of the camp. You know, kind of scan the area where that's coming from. You can make out the silhouettes of like 3 orcs. Just a little bit outside your camp. They're kind of creeping up on your setup here. Roll stealth.
Who?
Him.
Oh, okay.
Him.
Unlimited power.
All right, so I mean, you're not as quiet as you think you are, but overall, you're getting it done. The silhouetted figures do not seem to be in any more of a hurry. They're creeping along like they think they're sneaky. But so right about the time that you're kind of getting people awake, they have crept into past your trees. You see both of them
put
start.
the trees on watch.
Yeah, we got trees.
And so as they do, they creep forward. The trees kind of creep forward behind them. Making sure they don't get far enough away that they can't get a smash in if anything goes awry. But you guys leap to your feet. The orcs have been seen. That's where we're at. How do you guys want to handle orcs creeping into your camp?
Who do you work with? Who are you guys with?
I mean, they're not our orcs, so.
They.
I mean, we don't know that.
I mean, they could have come down and shooting us in our sleep, but they didn't. So let's talk to them.
They seem a little surprised that you've spotted them. They thought they were sneaking, and they see that they're outnumbered and everyone's awake, so they look a little more conversational than otherwise. They've kind of got they've got a little bit of a command of the common language, and they, instead of answering you, they ask why you and your weird method of conveyance has intruded upon the Ice Shield lands.
We do what we want.
Technically, we are lost. We got dropped off here.
Yeah, man. We just need some directions.
We were planning on heading out in the morning and,
Directions
Well,
to
they,
your mama's house.
They're pretty stern. They say, you've got until you've got until morning to find your way to the road.
Okay.
Sounds reasonable.
I mean, we know
fine
some
with me.
orcs too, man. I got lots of orc friends. I'm not racist.
Yeah, it's, we don't know much about the orcs.
Yeah, man.
What
You-
are the?
You know there's
These
an
are
orc named
ice
Steve?
Shield, right?
Yeah. But if you want to tell them orcs, they're like, who do you
Yeah,
know?
we got some good friends that are orcs.
Steve? You know Steve?
Yeah.
He's not that much of a
Well,
dick
actually,
anymore.
we don't know Steve.
It's like
because Steve
we're pretty well
Donkey.
acquainted with Brugger, who is.
Gary's going
Tell
to the
them about
donkey.
that. Oh, bye, Gary.
Bye, Gary.
Yeah, you gotta go to work.
Damn. Man down.
See you later, man.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Like surely by now they've heard about Brugor. They are a different clan.
Possibly, yeah.
And in fact, they definitely have a look of recognition on their face, and they say if you must be the group, Brugger has told us about. He says, if you care for some safer arrangements, we can bring you to Groodhog.
Sure.
Okay.
What do you guys think? You want to go crash with the orcs tonight?
Yeah, why not? Let's fucking do it.
And honestly, it isn't far. Not exactly sure how you missed it, but it is kind of built into a hill. But this thing is like giant, fucking sized. Kind of a keep. It's
Don't we have a badge thing that we got from Brugger?
Yeah, you most certainly do.
Is it a badge?
Just in case,
Oh.
just in case they ask us to verify that we are who we say we are. I just wanted to make sure we do have a means of doing that.
Well, I've got that communication stone also.
And so, as you guys get up closer, it's some impressive digs. Give me just a second to get this thing pulled up here.
Ooh,
What was the name of this village?
Groodhog. Grudhaug. Somewhere.
Kind of funny.
damn it.
Everybody, most D&D players fight every orc they see. We think every time we run into them, we end up camping out with them.
Hey, I want a party?
Hey man, orcs know how to party.
I'm on the wrong thing.
Have it?
Hold on. I'd have to delete all these fuckers. So I need to check and make sure I'm not leaving anything here.
Hey, Amanda's back. How you doing?
What? No, she's not.
She's sitting up.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
She's trancing. It's an elf thing.
She's disappearing quick. Amanda.
I'm sure she's surrounded by pillows that's catching.
She's back.
Here it is. Doop.
There we go.
So these guys lead y'all around. Hold on. Hey, what's up? Oh no. Oh, all right. instead of stretch that out.
Oh, geez, what the hell are we looking at?
That is
Groundhog.
Roadhog.
Oh, okay, I see. That's compass. Okay. Oh, here we are.
Yeah, you're in the top right corner there. Oh yeah.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dreams. So we enrolled in the new drive. It gives us discounts for safe driving, which comes in handy.
Is that an advertisement for Mike's live stream?
That's sure. No, I
He's
don't
got
know.
ads. He's got like 3 viewers and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
enough to put an ad on YouTube.
You know?
We're rolling in the quarters over here. No,
Woo.
what the hell that was?
So,
No.
Give me just a second to drop a couple familiar faces on this map here. All right. I mean, this thing is huge. It looks like it's a keep for like, you know, for like giants or some shit. It's a big motherfucking spot.
So it's an orc city, huh?
It is now. As you guys, you know, kind of get closer, there is a hill giant by the front door. He's asleep, just kind of leaning up against the wall. The orcs pay him no mind and just kind of, you know, walk you guys in. There's ogres, there's goblins, there's you know, there's orcs. It's a full-on encampment. There's a path that goes down the other side of the hill. This thing's kind of built into the river. It's kind of, you know, damming up the space for the river itself. The water's kind of flowing, you know, past it in more of a trickle. But enough that it, you know, still lets the water downstream. But a good majority of it is, you know, cooled up and usable and kind of set up. They bring you in. They, you know, they let you know that you can sleep safe. You guys finish out the night's camp, and the next morning, Brugger and Shocktor greet you, and they are very excited. They let you know that Venom Fang spotted the hill giant encampment, and as Venom Fang is particularly
We've got music going because it's making it hard to hear people talking.
What's that?
I said the music's making it hard to hear the conversation.
Oh, I just turned it off.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
I didn't know it was translating that well through there. I thought I had it turned down enough.
Where are we? Are we inside this big building here in the middle?
You should have the map up.
It's got the fog of war on it. Like you're
part of a map.
directional vision or whatever.
How about that?
But I can only see the rooms that I'm in, so it's kind of hard to see the whole thing.
I don't even see my my thingy. I don't see that.
You're in top right.
Where is your thing?
We're in the top right of the map. I'm in the little main doorway here by the hill giant.
And now I see even less. And now I see nothing.
Because I just moved you closer to the middle of the map. You know what?
There's like a little room here. I guess, is this where we were sleeping?
I don't see anything.
How about that?
Now.
There we go. Now we can see everything.
So.
Okay, I guess we're sleeping here, huh?
Or wherever, I guess. It doesn't matter much.
So, are we here?
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and say, fuck it, you guys are.
I guess Brugger's in here where the throne is at, huh?
I think Brugger should be right about here.
Yeah.
Am I missing something? I did not see a team. Wait, ping where we're at.
Let's see.
Somebody.
You. I'm pinging. Oh no, that's not you. That's you. There you are.
Yeah,
See the ping?
I'm not seeing pings yet.
It's a big map.
It
I
is.
see it's right here in the middle, big purple thing.
Oh, now I see it. Okay. Nah, I just needed to zoom out and stuff.
That's the shit.
Alright, okay. Now I see where we're at. Well, why did you do that? You fucking asshole.
So since Burger and Schachter are here, Atrax is gonna greet them. I want to greet them in like proper like bro fashion, like what's up, hey. Make sure everybody. Gotta make sure everybody in this encampment understands that we are friends with these dudes.
Fist bump.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with us.
Alright. Let me see what we got here. So basically he's excited to see you. He basically kind of lets you know, over the last month or so that Venom Fang had scouted out the area where the hill giants had been coming from. Turned out this was it. They met with some of the members of the Ice Shield clan. Said that the Ice Shield orcs had more or less been kind of subjugated / allied with the hill giants. He'd convinced them they were better off, joining up back with their own kind and taking the keep for themselves. With the help of the dragon, they were able to you know, put a fucking hurt on them. Said they had stormed in, managed to kill Guh and several of the other hill giants. So that some of them had left. They convinced Herc to stay with them. That's the hill giant out front, and they were planning to set up shop here. So this is, you know, much more off the beaten path than Nightstone. We're going to, you know, be staying here for a while as we continue to ally with other orc tribes, and you know, hope to kind of push out and make you know, make a homeland of our own. And this seems as good a start as any. It's just that you know, after working with you guys, they're a little more apt to
A little more open to cooperation with others.
at the very least, they're, you know, it says you know, as orcs, you know, we've got a long history of being denied a homeland. And in fact, this history goes all the way back to, you know, to the creation of the races.
Yeah, well, we're progressive.
Yeah. I mean, we're a pretty mixed bag here. Like, I'm a dragon.
Right,
we
we're
got
already
humans,
fucking
we got
mixed
elves,
up
we got a
already.
dwarf, and we have a dwarf.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you guys have a dwarf.
Yeah, Gary's a dwarf.
You guys have a
makes
dwarf,
sense.
2 elves, and a couple, and a human and a dragonborn.
Right. Yeah, we're a mixed bag already.
Like, Atwax's never even seen another dragonborn, so he really doesn't give a fuck.
So, basically,
Legally, right? Oh, a curtain. Okay. That's what I thought it was.
basically,
Like a hippie curtain or what?
they were planning on
What?
so they were
Heard some scramble.
planning on you know, meeting contacting you guys, so that the paltry amount that they had given you in exchange for the hand, you know, wasn't right, and that they had found more of a haul here, and that there were plenty of items that they couldn't do anything with.
No. Okay.
Good thing we weren't dicks about that then.
So
Nah.
they
That's what you get for being chill.
Right?
Go with the ride, man. Go with the play.
they have
What do we got?
a flower pot carved from jade, with images of green dragons. It looks nice. For your notes, that would be worth about 750 gold. And they have a wooden puppet theater trimmed with gold that has 5 gold string puppets wearing bejeweled costumes. The whole puppet cart theater plus puppets. Whole thing's worth about 2,500 gold.
Ooh. Ooh. What do you think you're gonna sell in 20 years? Make bank? It would be worth 20 grand, man, or 100 grand.
There is a life-size wooden statue of a grinning halfling smoking a golden pipe.
Well, they're really specific about this shit.
The pipe is it's gold, but you know you've seen like the pipes with like the the Turk face on them, it's got a face engraved into the front, like it's got a nose, but it's less of like the pleasant princely faces that you see on the meerschaum pipes, and it looks more like an imp. The pipe is in the hand of the statue, and it's in the mouth of the statue of the halfling, but it's separate from the
whole.
It's a.
We can smoke out of it. Hey, where's old little Branchy at?
I think we should make sure to keep both those things together, the statue and the pipe. Make sure they're not separated too far, just in case.
I was gonna get Bushy to come over and load it up.
I'm not opposed to that, but just make sure we don't lose the statue in case we have to put the pipe back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe not immediately. Are we still getting
curses?
How much is that worth, by the way?
25 gold. The statue itself. The pipe. Yeah, you load it up. You're puffing on it. After the smoke coming out of the bowl of it gets like it hangs like close to the bowl. The next puff it stacks a little higher. By the third round of taking your hits off of it, it fully animates. It's like a smoky imp, and he's looking very perturbed. Looks at you, and basically, just in a very crass way, says, what the fuck do you want?
I don't know what you got.
Says, I don't know. You called me. What do you need?
We didn't know we were calling anybody. We were just hanging out with our friend the Shrub here. And,
we're just getting high, dude.
He looks over at the Shrub. And I was like, Jesus, you guys are weird. And
don't judge.
He said, so you don't need anything?
I'm sure we do. What do we need? We need to know something, right? There's something we need to know.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Shocked her just dumbfounded. Like, they're like, what in the ever living fuck?
Don't worry about it. This stuff happens to us all the time.
This is every day for us, man. It's totally cool. Talking pipe is fine.
We should probably make something about, let's see.
Oh, we had a no. We already got that taken care of.
I act like there's nothing weird going on. Just like what?
I can't really think of anything we need. Like I think we kind of wasted this dude's time.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you have? I'd like to know what.
I mean, I can't think of anything, but I'm like a few shots deep into this bottle now, so.
I'd like to.
I mean, I guess
like
to be polite, we could apologize to him for accidentally summoning him and maybe give him something. We have little somethings we could give him. Would you like a piece of amber?
What's the pipe? What's he gonna do with a piece of amber?
Well, I just like we summoned him by accident. I don't want him pissed off and not be summonable in the future, you know.
I'd kind of like to know more about the services he has to offer. Like, what's his elevator pitch?
Yeah, what are you getting out of this, buddy? Why you want to offer this shit?
He says, the sooner I do what you need done, the sooner I get to go back to where I come from.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, so he's like a me-seek.
I'd like a cask of root beer. No, seriously, a keg of really good root beer would be great.
Can do.
Man, I'd like to have something to drink on the fucking cart too.
Hey.
I want some of that Saint Ogre root beer.
And we've got like brandy and cider.
I don't drink that piss. You don't think I'm not pissing in it? No, I'm joking. I'm not pissing in it. But no, seriously, a keg of root beer.
Whatever.
Sounds like he needs
a lot of everybody.
5 minutes of y'all not knowing what y'all want. I asked for some root beer, and all of a sudden everybody's all pissy. Bunch of fucking booze hounds. Let me have my root beer. Let me have this.
He looks around at the surroundings and he is like, man, fuck you. And then he just flies off.
I thought I was doing him a favor.
Back in the pipe or anything. He takes off like out of the building.
Wait, the pipe flew away?
The little smoke imp that came out of the pipe flew away.
I didn't know he had to go get the root beer. I thought I was doing him a favor, you know, instead of having him shit a golden egg or something. Give me some root beer, and because I mean, obviously, he's stuck in this realm until he does his, you know, little magic deed. So I thought I was doing old boy a favor. I guess I'll have to give him something when he gets back. I'll give him some root beer.
And I already gave him the little piece of amber.
All right.
You know,
well,
that was just a...
Well, fuck that little thieving bastard.
Oh,
We
look
should
at that.
kill him.
Look at that.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Show me your root beer.
Well, our dick is gone. He done cursed you and flew away.
Well, I still think he went to get my root beer. He'll be back. He had to go to talk to chicken down the street.
I gave him a little piece of amber and everything.
Yeah, well, he said he couldn't go away back to where he needed to without our help. Yeah, he had to help us or some shit. So, fuck the bitch. He'll be back.
So, the gold pipe is the pipe of the method. MEEH.
In a pipe of the meth head?
Method.
Just anything with a hole in it.
So what you're saying is this little thing we saw is not real.
No, we're just all high on meth.
Like, follow me.
Why aren't you?
Look out for the pig.
Oh,
They're everywhere. Well, yeah, basically it takes 3 rounds, but it summons a method. And the method will provide a service or, you know, will do what is asked. And at the end of his task, he goes back to whatever elemental plane he.
For Mr. Meeseeks.
Is it like a monkey's paw type thing?
What do you mean?
Is he gonna
I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
is he gonna take something from us in return?
No, I think at some point he's gonna show up with your barrel of root beer and disappear.
All right.
Well,
Is it a
just
single
don't
use?
ask him to take a stroke off your game.
Not without my consent, sir. Oh, that kind of stroke. I get it. Okay. No, is a single use thing? Did I just spend our one wish?
I mean, no, you don't know. You'd have to smoke out of it for 3 rounds again to find out.
We'll throw it on the cart. And
Well,
if
that
you ever
would
need
never
something,
happen.
we'll give it a shot. If it doesn't work, I'll let you have us a glass of root beer. I'm gonna get some root beer.
Cool. So, I mean, I guess that's all the stuff they have for us, huh?
Yeah, it's you know, it's,
That's pretty cool stuff. I'm not complaining. I'm just making sure there's not more. You know.
Yeah, no magic items or anything, like nothing to buff us or anything like that.
I'd like to have the whole puppet automatron thing appraised down the road. That's crazy.
Imagine something like that. Like if its base is 2,500 value, then if we could find like an upper class collector of some sort, we could probably get way more than that.
Yeah,
Well, we'll just find the antique throat show guys.
that's right.
We just got to make sure. We just got to make sure our most charismatic person is not on the donkey when we go to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
I'd like to know more about its history. If there's any
I'm not
magic
donkey
to
like
it.
that.
But like I said, I might have to find that out later. But that's my curiosity.
I mean, I'll tell you. Basically, it's listed as part of the treasure for this giant chief, and that's you know
So
really all I've got.
So as to what Ashtwak was saying, as far as collector value over like weighted gold value, that gives the item pedigree, which gives it more marketability. So yeah, we definitely probably can find a high-end collector and double our money back. And let me ask for double, whittle it down.
Well, we hold on to it for now. We've developed some contacts. Like
We
know
have
if
other
we-
items to
Yeah.
sell if we need, quick cash. So yeah.
Any information I can discern about it that I know or anything? Any kind of legends or whatever? Or is it
Yeah, like what are the?
That's what I'd like to know.
No, I mean not that you can discern by looking at it. It's just a very well crafted puppet theater with gold trim and 5 puppets with golden strings and wearing jeweled costumes.
Call me
Yeah,
crazy,
and this
but
plot-
I got a feeling that we're going to come across somebody that might be able to tell us more about that in the near future.
Hey, he's gonna
Well,
whistle.
we might be
through his
running.
teeth.
We might be looking for Kilgore.
Kilgore?
Remember the giant was asking us about Kilgore. So I would kind of like to. We have no idea where he might be, but I would kind of like to speak to him.
I thought he was
But
here.
I mean, if we do find him, he did seem to be interested in rare items. It was mostly magic items and stuff, but maybe he could help us out.
We could sprinkle
but,
some pixie dust on it on the day of sale.
This flower pot, is there anything like, I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant to actually cast a spell to check this thing, but I mean, I guess I can cast it to check magic and check all these things for magic. Like, we know the pipe is magic, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Oh yeah,
when
he's definitely magic. As soon as we
cast
loaded it.
magic, basically, when you look around, you see like a a blue aura around things that are magic. It's not exactly. It's not like identify you.
Right. Yeah, it's not specific.
It
Cast
tells you
on
the
a,
type. It tells you the type of magic it is.
it'll let you know whether it's like that the pipe is magic, and the magic is based on the summoning school of magic.
Yeah, well, no, I'm checking other things. Like I want to check the like the puppet theater thing and the flower pot to see if they're magic.
They don't glow with any sort of magic at all.
There's no whale involved in it with the flower pot.
The statue is the statue also magic, or is it just a holder? Okay.
We need to find a
Doesn't have
whale.
any.
A whale?
All right.
Yeah.
The whale in the flower pot.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about a whale.
It's like this Guide to the Galaxy, man.
I read most of those books. Do not pick up this reference. But
The falling whale in the flower pot. It was a randomization thing.
oh, from the
And the whale had no time to contemplate. He had to contemplate life as he fell through the atmosphere and landed on the ground.
Oh, I remember the quote from the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I picked up a few of those books today.
Oh wow. Dude, I remember like looking at those books when I was a kid and wondering what the fuck they were. Yeah, I guess it took me years to get to where I read them. Crazy awesome.
Oh, that's good stuff right there.
Yeah.
I'd have to check it out. I don't think I've read any of those.
Oh, you need to read all of them. There's like 5 books.
Thanks for the fish.
Really?
We're out of here.
All right.
So,
we now have we got a new pipe.
Magic pipe.
you see you see a blue glow from the axe that Bruger has on his back. You kind of notice that is a different axe than the one that he had when you guys first met him. You see a blue glow from his right hand. He says I wouldn't know it if it did. We found it here amongst the objects the chief had. The stuff we gave you has no value to us as the more civilized folk will not trade with us yet.
Yeah. We're gonna fix all that.
Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry.
But yeah, he lets you know if they can be of any aid. To feel free to call on them, and they send you off on your way.
Awesome.
His army seems to be growing. There are, goblins, hobgoblins, orcs. It's a bustle around the keep itself. As you guys are heading out, there's orcs and other and other goblinoids and such. Kind of building shelters, or and have little houses around the space, and kind of look like they're building this into more of a home. The ice shield orcs, so that there are there are many of them. They live in the hills and, throughout this valley, and, they've kind of carved out a space of land for themselves here. You know that, as you were traveling with others, they were quick to want to stay to the road, specifically because of the orcs in the area. They didn't seem to have knowledge of the fact that that was a specific tribe or anything, but they knew that there were orcs in that valley, and straying from the road would put you on the wrong side of them. But you guys,
I just had a thought before we take off from Groodhog here. We have all these weapons and stuff on our wagon that are just basic weapons. If these guys are looking to outfit themselves, maybe there's somebody interested in buying weapons.
Yeah. As long as the weapons are under what we already have, they're no value to us.
Yeah, I mean, actually, we got a bunch of hobgoblins and goblins. Like, we have a bunch of goblin scimitars and hobgoblin chainmail and hobgoblin shields.
Yeah, Brugger walks out to the wagon, kind of looks it over, offers you 100 gold pieces for the lot.
Done.
He wants.
What about the ornate stuff? Because we got some, we have a bunch of basic shit, but then we have the more ornate stuff. It's not really plus anything, but it looks nice. Because we have
Well, I mean, I say 100 gold for the basic shit.
Yeah, I mean, he is fine with that. He says they don't particularly have we really don't have anyone to impress. We don't have much of a need for the ornate items, but this the other steel here is solid, and what is scraggly can be reshaped, so that there was an existing smith shop here, and some of the orcs are fairly skilled that way.
And also, how long are they going to live anyway? They're frontline people. They're just going to die anyway and need shields.
Well, that's good, because that clears off a bunch of junk off of our cart.
Right? Yeah, we don't need all of that.
Makes room for your fancy flower pot and shit.
Yeah, now we just got a bunch of some ornate weapons.
And puppets. We'll use
I'll have to update. I'll need to update our wagon stuff.
I'm sure our bard might even find that interesting. Maybe he can work it into his act.
Maybe.
You gotta do a lot of puppet shows to get $2,500 worth of gold.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. It depends on how awesome the puppet show is.
So, you guys, unfortunately, I didn't have as much prepared as I'd have liked for this particular session, but you guys are, making your way down to.
Nah, it's pretty awesome, dude. Several different maps. A lot of weird shit. A lot of learning. Oh no, this is awesome. This is good.
So
we got to offload some of our shit.
I say, I mean, I don't know what time it is in game, but we were getting ready to crash, and they said, let's go here. I mean, we were all for here because it was safer, so I say we just camp outside, not too far outside of town, take advantage of the proximity, and start a long rest for next night's game.
I mean, I think you guys are probably early enough in the day that you'd want to kind of move along. I think we'll start you guys out, closer to the road.
So where are we in relation to Winter Haven? Not Winter Haven. Oh, damn it! No, I can't even think of it.
We're in
Waterdeep.
We're in Krug Hall. Oh, you just did that.
Where is Groothog on the map?
There we go. Oh wow, we're not too far.
I see it. Yeah.
So that's like what?
Where the
120 miles, you said?
Yeah, it should be. I'm going to use this map, but the other one had a whole different fucking scale.
That's
about
right.
150.
Okay.
So basically, spending your day of travel gets you really close to the road. Then from there, I'd say you're able to, get into Golden Fields the next day. Get a little further down and closer to Waterdeep. But, all in all, it's, you're within the lands that the orcs more or less control. They provide you safe passage through. There doesn't seem to be any major issues getting to the road from Grootog, and the faster you guys get to the road, the easier the travel is, the rest of the way through. So.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah.
Do y'all want to make camp, or do y'all want to stay at the barge right in right there?
Well, I mean, yeah, we can do that. We can check in and see what's going on.
Yeah. Or is that backtracking? Did we make it to Golden Fields?
Well, that's further.
Well, I'm looking at how these roads work on this map, and I think if we're following the road, we gotta go north to get to the road to go down to Waterdeep. If we're gonna keep going south to get across the river.
Well,
I don't know. I just thought that
we gotta go west from where we're at to get to the road.
I just misheard Galen, I guess.
What's that?
So I would say you're probably your best bet is to stick along the roads. I would think that you would get more miles
Right.
on the road, but than you would off. And there's roads are going to be where bridges are at. It's not exactly an easy cross. It's doable. You've done it before. I think, kind of guys as to whether, it just changes which table I use when I roll for a random encounter. The roads are, kind of a less deadly option on the dice. But it's up to you guys.
Barge right it is.
So,
we'll barge right in.
Barge right in. These clever writers.
So,
all right.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it and kind of pick up at a little bit of travel into Waterdeep. I'll speed that up, as you guys have already spent about a good 20-something days, not much. And then we'll pick up in Waterdeep and kind of go from there.